There's this question that most of us are asking. So, what are we going to do with the prices of petrol or gasoline going up? What alternatives do we have, or do we have any other option? Today in our video, we'll be talking about an option that my friend Cedric Piggin has, as opposed to the increasing price of petrol.
Used to have,
Right.
but because I've got a fairly short commute, it's still good for
Good for work,
good
isn't
for me.
it?
So I only paid about 6,200 for it.
Is that all?
Yeah, I got
Oh, okay, it's a
got off
good
trade
deal.
me. And usually getting cars off trade me, you have to be super careful, but because these have like 30% less moving, like 70% less moving parts, there's so much less to go wrong. So you're much more, as long as you check a few bits and pieces,
Yeah.
and it's all on the net, it's not to check, then you can get a pretty
What's the
good.
charge cost you to charge it overnight?
So I basically, it's only like $2 or $3 because I've got to deal with my electricity supplier that you get free power from 9 till 12. So I've got a timer that
That's
only
when you
charges
chuck it in there.
that's when it starts to charge.
That's cheap, right?
It's super cheap, yeah, especially these days.
I can't even fill up my little lawnmower for $2 anymore. That's impossible. It's $5 now. That's incredible.
Now, it only, a full charge, you only get about 90 k's.
90, yeah.
But since my commute was kind of 15 k's each way, kind of thing.
So it can last you. And you have to, does the charge drop off if you leave it uncharged, like a phone?
It sticks.
Sticks pretty
It sticks
well.
there, like kind of loses 1 or 2% a day, kind of thing. So,
You have no fuel costs.
yeah, really.
You're saving $100 a week.
Yeah, I mean, basically in a year or less at this stage, it would have paid for itself, basically.
Yeah.
So
I think everyone's gonna hit that, mate. People are gonna go crazy. It's gonna hit 4 pretty soon because of this war.
That's why they're bringing all these
Well, it's attack.
I used to have,
Right?
but because I've got a fairly short commute, it's still good for
Good for work,
good
isn't
for me.
it?
So I only paid about 6,200 for it.
Is that all?
Yeah, I got
Oh, okay, it's
I
a
got
good
off trade
deal.
me. And usually getting cars off trade me, you have to be super careful, but because these have like 30% less moving, like 70% less moving parts, there's so much less to go wrong. So you're much more, as long as you check a few bits and pieces,
Yeah.
and it's all on the net, it's not to check, then you can get a pretty
What's the
good.
charge cost you to charge it overnight?
So I basically, it's only like $2 or $3 because I've got to deal with my electricity supplier that you get free power from 9 till 12. So I've got a timer that
That's
only
when you
charges
chuck it in there.
that's when it starts to charge.
That's cheap, right?
Super cheap, yeah, especially these days.
I can't even fill up my little lawnmower for $2 anymore. That's impossible. It's $5 now. That's incredible.
Now, it only, a full charge, you only get about 90 k's.
90, yeah.
But since my commute was kind of 15 k's each way, kind of thing.
So it can last you. And you have to, does the charge drop off if you leave it uncharged, like a phone?
It sticks.
Sticks pretty well.
Sticks there, like kind of loses 1 or 2% a day, kind of thing.
You have no fuel costs.
Yeah, really.
You're saving $100 a week.
Yeah, I mean, basically in a year or less at this stage, it would have paid for itself, basically.
Yeah.
So
I think everyone's gonna hit that, mate. People are gonna go crazy. It's gonna hit 4 pretty soon because of this war.
That's why they're bringing all these
Well, it's attack.
Okay, I'm here with Mr. Piggin, and I'm going to ask him about his Nissan Leaf and why he chose to buy a Nissan Leaf.
I chose Nissan Leaf because they have a really good reputation for reliability, 70-80% less moving parts than a normal car, and they're one of the most significantly produced electric cars in the world, so there's plenty of spare parts and know-how out there, especially on the internet. There's an active community of people that are trading ideas about how to get the best out of them. Obviously it's going to pay for itself and it will pay for itself over time with the savings in fuel costs and also the savings and maintenance costs as well. Apart from changing the brake pads and tyres, everything else just seems to cook along pretty well. Another reason to drive it is it's really handles well. It has very low centre of gravity, as the battery pack is right on the floor, and so that means it corners really nicely. It's got excellent acceleration because you get, with an electric motor, you get 100% of the torque or turning force right from as soon as you put your foot down. So it actually has to be programmed to not be as fast as a Porsche getting off the line, and yeah, making it pretty fun to drive. And yeah, so it's a great car. Really happy with it. There's lots of good deals on them. I got mine for Trade Me, and usually getting a car off Trade Me is pretty dicey. There's a lot of lemons out there, but because, like I said before, they're so reliable intrinsically, then I knew as long as I ticked off a few boxes of things to check, then I'd be getting a pretty good deal. It's an older Leaf, so the battery's only half what it used to be, but for my use case, where I don't have a massive commute, it suits me just fine. And being a two-car family, we use the old gas guzzler for long trips, and this one for getting around the neighbourhood. So it's a good little setup.
So how would you know if the battery is good enough to buy? Let's say if you want to buy a Nissan Leaf, how would you know if the car is good enough?
Well, it's very electronically advanced, this thing, so you can basically get your phone out, just download an app called Leaf Spy, and then basically hook it up to a little Bluetooth dongle that you plug in.
So we're here in Zed, and we are wanting to have car charged. It's a Nissan Leaf, and there you go.
So let's charge this car. So press the button to open the hatch. Because it's a fast charger, you need to use the big plug. So open up the big plug, pop it in. It's all locked in, and go into my app and go ChargeNet, and then it automatically knows somehow that I'm here. Click on activate, and then off we go. Now I want 100% charge, so I'm going to press max, and there we go. So it's charging. It gives the current percentage of charge, and then the amount of time. The amount of dollars I've spent. So I've just spent 6 cents to get that going, and you might be able to hear the high-pitched whine of the high voltage going into the. It's about 8 kilowatts going into the engine at the moment, and that's it. And then 20 minutes later, we're all fully charged. So the cool thing is, because it's getting supercharged, you can sit in the car with the windows up and blast that aircon full bore, and it's all beating all for free through that. You're already paying for it. So it's good on a hot day. You can sit and chill out in your car and get charged at the same time.
So that's $7.71 now.
Yep.
So depending on how long you charge.
Yep. 26 minutes, 5.5 kilowatts put into the car. Oh, it's powering at 5. It used to be powering at 8 kilowatts, but it cuts down the amount of power it's putting into the car as your battery gets full. The total energy it's put in is 4.1 kilowatts. $7.70. It's gone from 62 to 89%. Stop charge now. Yeah. And then it'll charge my credit card for that amount.